Over the past couple years or so, I think games have gotten to the most copy and pasted, soulish sludge-like state we've ever seen. And that's not me getting nostalgic over how games used to be and immediately jumping to the conclusion that all games that release now are worse in comparison, but instead how many examples there are of recent compared to past years. In 2023 alone, we had Rise of Kong and Gollum, two massive examples of how lazy a game studio can be when they have a big enough IP to fall back on for guaranteed sales. You also had some terrible sequels last year, with Payday 3 being straight up unplayable at launch. Matchmaking error.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Matchmaking normally take this long.
No.
Okay.
Try back out and then go back in.
Matchmaking error again. Game is literally unplayable. And server issues aside, was still quite underwhelming gameplay and content wise as well. Overwatch 2 was an absolute shit show, with broken promises, major company issues, and disappointing updates, really dragging it through the mud. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was another copy and paste COD that seems more in line than ever with what many have hated about the franchise for a while now, but also managed to be even more egregious than people expected in many ways. And even some good games from last year would have some god-awful re-releases, with The Last of Us Part 1's launch on PC being an absolute disaster, especially considering the hefty price tag. Mortal Kombat 1's launch on Switch was also just embarrassing to witness, and we haven't even got into the terrible new IP releases from last year. But saying that, while all these horrific games are launching and terrible live service strategies are being implemented, there are always some standout games that launch each year as well, that help show the fun and high quality standard of games the majority of people still gravitate towards. And as of recent, I think Helldivers 2 is one of the best examples of that I've seen in a while. Especially considering we're only a couple months into this year, we've already seen a terrible supposed quadruple A game and an uninspired live service game in comparison. For anyone that has no idea what I'm talking about, Helldivers 2 is a third-person PvE shooter that released recently on PC and PS5. Unlike Palworld, it's just blown up in popularity out of nowhere in the matter of days. And the game's already sold millions of copies in just a couple weeks. Now, if you haven't played the game or somehow not even heard of it, you're probably wondering, why is it doing so well? And there's one simple answer. The game's really fun.
No, let me up! Let me up! I can't grab it!
Oh!
Run away, run away, run away. Go, 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 go.
Ah! It's got me stuck! But I think what's helped make it even more successful is the price. Because in a gaming landscape where everything is priced at £50 or more, regardless of development time and overall quality, to have a game as fun and as polished as this launch at £35 makes a massive difference in whether people give it a chance. So in Helldivers 2, you're basically part of an army of soldiers that are fighting an intergalactic war against alien bugs and robots. And right off the bat, one thing I really enjoy about this game is how lighthearted it is. While going through the tutorial, you immediately get a sense of what kind of game you're playing, with the over-the-top sergeant telling you to fight while simultaneously telling you to salute their flag any chance you get.
Now, somewhere around here is the flag of Super Earth. Find it and plant it where all can see its democratic glory. Make sure you show it the proper respect.
It feels like every bug I kill should start automatically playing America's national anthem. The game clearly takes a lot of inspiration from Starship Troopers, with the alien bugs and just the futuristic space army aesthetic, but also with the over-the-top patriotic humor as well.
Fully automatic burrito. Who wants to hold it?
Citizen rule. People making a better tomorrow.
So the main goal in this game is to help your side in the war. And you do this by landing on different planets, fighting any enemies you come across, and completing main and side objectives in the process. Then extract when you're ready to leave, or get left behind if you don't extract before the timer runs out. What makes the game so addicting to play though is how fun the fundamental gameplay is. The movement and diving especially is quite satisfying, with it feeling like a more dynamic and robust version of the dolphin dive in COD. The variety of guns is vast and each one feels impactful. It can vary from your standard assault rifles and shotguns to a straight up energy rifle or a rocket launcher. What? I don't even explode. Oh! There are also stratagems, which are essentially supply drops that you can call in at any time by typing in a unique code, and they can drastically change up the gameplay depending on what you use.
Oh, I have artillery from the sea thing. Hold on. Oh, he's seen it.
Going in an orbital strike.
Oh wait, if we can just
Please
get
come
him
this way,
slightly over.
Come this way, come this way, you freak. Oh my
Oh
god.
my fucking god, what was that? There's your standard supply stratagems that can give you ammo or new guns. There's the offensive stratagems that can vary from being an orbital strike to airstrikes and firebombs. And you also have defensive stratagems that include mines, manned turrets, and even automated turrets. Overall, this game offers a lot of content, both for gameplay and to unlock. There are dozens of unique stratagems to work towards and use alone. The amount of different objectives to complete and planets to roam is pretty substantial as well, and the surprising amount of difficulty options and enemy variety is refreshing too. Some bugs will slow you down, humongous bugs tower over you, there's more tanky bugs that will charge at you if any chance they get, and some bugs essentially have shields they use when getting shot at. Then you also have the Terminator-like robots that can go from melee-focused brutes to jetpack-wielding soldiers, and there's also some insanely overpowered missile-launching ones too.
You got more done?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh no, run boys, we're dead.
Run.
Yeah, this is fucked. There's just so many enemies here that really keep the game interesting, even if the objectives were to start feeling repetitive. The game also features a free and premium battle pass, which, although I find it quite tiresome that every game seems to have one these days, I will say it's quite refreshing that the free and premium battle pass are separate, and both include some pretty good stuff, instead of the premium one being exponentially better. And the currency you need to unlock the premium battle pass or any other premium items in the shop can be found by just playing the game normally, which I like a lot. Even the skins you buy in Helldivers 2 are much cheaper than most other games, with most of them only costing £1 or £2, which is a massive difference when compared to games like Overwatch 2, where one legendary skin can force someone to remortgage their house. All in all, Helldivers 2 is a perfect example of what AAA games should be. It's got an extremely fun gameplay loop with really solid graphics, cheap microtransactions, and a competitively low retail price, so it's no surprise it's taken off like it has. People are tired of the overpriced bullshit we've been getting more and more in the game industry lately, and Helldivers 2 proves that there's even more success to be had without it. I'm sure the developers will continue to update and add new content to the game over time, and I for one am excited to see what they do with it. I wanted to make a quick video talking about this since I find it quite interesting how huge this game has gotten in such a short amount of time, but also how any time a game succeeds in this way, many big companies seem to not acknowledge the blatant reasons for that success, whether purposeful or not. Like for more videos like this on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. For a second I was thinking it was like needing me to put in the inputs first, which if that was the case it'd be fucked, but we're good.
Nice. That was great. I love that.
What just happened?
I don't know. Oh, there's the extraction, Daniel. Go in there. Go and extract yourself.
What happened? Oh, it's because I don't have the premium battle pass.